Now on CoastTV News.
Remembering Al as the icon of a Rehoboth Beach institution passes.
Committing to a clean canal, that is the goal in South Bethany. We look at the efforts being reviewed this morning in the coastal town.
To the freshman queen who's driving, floats it. Oh! Maryland on the right side of a buzzer beater.
The survive and advance Sunday moment for the Terps in the NCAA tournament.
Grab the umbrella and raincoat out the door. Showers are likely today with another rain chance midweek. Details coming up.
This is CoastTV News Today.
And welcome to our 6 o'clock hour. Good morning, I'm Matt Pensick.
And good morning, I'm Elisa Weber. It is Monday, March 24th, 2025.
And we're starting the weather part of our week, Elisa, with some wet weather to talk about.
And the rain means the flowers are going to bloom. But
now look who's being positive.
No, but the allergies are going to get bad.
Okay, there we go.
I always have bad spring allergies, but Bob, I don't know. This rain is starting a little earlier than April.
I know. We've got, we'll call it late March showers, okay? But that's okay. We've already got the lawns greening up out there and the flowers blooming, and they're going to like this, too. We've got showers moving in, and right now, Sussex County is starting to see some showers. Eastern Shore around Mardella Springs, but so far we're dry in Georgetown, Millsboro, Gumboro, and other places, but eventually that rain will overspread the area. Denton to Riverview, you're seeing the showers. Dover, some showers around you, and the Eastern Shore now pretty socked in with the rain from Cambridge through Hurlock and Gum Swamp. And this is all headed for Sussex County. Right now, Salisbury and Ocean City, you're dry, but you can see the rain, especially to our west and north right now from Philly into D.C. But this rain will fill in with time as we have a warm front back to the west with the cold front. And we'll be in and out of this rain all day. With temperatures in the 40s and low 50s, winds getting pretty gusty at the coast, up to 30 miles per hour and breezy inland as well. So we're in and out of the showers this morning. Temperatures warming to the 50s with a steadier rain building in this afternoon, maybe heavy at times mid-afternoon. Here's 3:30. We've got the heavier rain, then it does dry out this evening. Make sure you have the raincoat for the ferry ride up to Cape May. Hit and miss rain and windy and mild mid-50s as we go into the late morning hours.
Bob, our top story this hour, we are learning that the co-founder of the iconic Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk Amusement Park, Funland, Al Fosnock, has died at age 96. Funland made this information available on a Facebook post that is now a little over 9 hours old. In 1962, he and his family took over that location on the boardwalk and renamed it Funland, making it the place to visit if you are in the nation's summer capital.
And here's a quote from the past that Funland posted from Al. He said, quote, "Funland does not need me, I need Funland." According to Funland, this mantra kept him going well past his formal retirement. And again, we will continue to update you on the story when more information becomes available. And again, the co-founder of Funland, Al Fosnock, died at the age of 96. And happening today in South Bethany, efforts to improve water quality. This includes moving closer to the clearing, or what the town calls the harvesting of algae. At this morning's canal water quality meeting, members are planning for spring harvesting next month and again in mid-May. Last year, the South Bethany Town Council said dissolved oxygen levels were 70% higher in 2023 than in 2022. Also expected to be reviewed by the commission are several methods designed to improve the canal's water quality. And some people we spoke with say the canal is a big part of what makes South Bethany so special.
The beauty of the town is the fact that it has nice canals. And if the canals turn out not to be so nice, it's going to be detrimental to the town.
And that meeting is in just a few hours at 10 a.m.
We're getting this in. People living in Sussex County will soon be able to share their experience about water quality. According to the Sussex Health and Environmental Network, officials will be reaching out to learn how water quality impacts daily life. The network says it will do this by hosting public meetings and visiting neighborhoods. It's looking to hear from those outside of Millsboro town limits or from people who rely on private wells.
New this morning, Georgetown officials will gather to discuss the adoption of an ordinance on rental inspection fees. According to the town manager, Georgetown conducts biannual inspections for all registered rentals in the town. This ordinance just officially adopts those fees. And this meeting will be the second reading of that ordinance, and usually after this, it is approved.
Happening now today, final day in Sussex County ahead of the upcoming 2027 to 2032 Capital Transportation Program. Officials are accepting suggestions on how to improve state roads. Now, these are expected to focus on intersection safety, road conditions, pedestrian safety, signage, a lot more. After the suggestions are received, a draft report will be compiled for the County Council with plans to submit that to DelDOT in April. One woman we spoke to gave us her idea that she plans to submit.
The lighting is horrible. It's completely dark. They need more so of those hang lights on the highway, not the highway, 113, 9. All of those roads are dark at night.
Submissions will be accepted until 4 p.m. And to find the link on how to get your idea in, you can head over to our website, CoastTVnews.com.
Salisbury officials are asking for the public's help in locating what they say are illegal dirt bikes and ATVs. The city says it is partnering with law enforcement to offer a cash reward for information that leads to the confiscation of these items. According to officials, illegal dirt bike and ATV riding on public streets is a safety risk for drivers and pedestrians. The city says anyone with information can submit, or they can call online about a survey.
A Sunday night thriller for the Maryland Terrapins in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Freshman Derek Queen hits this shot as time expires to give the Terps a 72-71 win over Colorado State. It sends Maryland to the Sweet 16 round for the 15th time in program history. They get a Thursday date with top seed Florida. We'll have more on this game later on Coast TV News Today. Getting a live look now at Washington, D.C. That's the Capitol building a couple blocks from there. Later today, President Trump will hold a cabinet meeting with more talks about cuts to the bureaucracy. That's what is expected to take place, while Democrats and their allies continue to ramp up protests against these moves.
And as NBC's Alice Barr shows us, another battle taking place is the question about the legal authority of both the president and that of a district federal judge.
Requested that
President Trump holding his next cabinet meeting today after the last one led to reported rifts between a few cabinet secretaries and billionaire cost cutter Elon Musk.
Elon, pay taxes.
Over the weekend, some of the biggest protests yet to government cuts.
This is just craziness happening right now, and we're just fighting back.
I will yell to the top of my lungs, we the people.
Progressive Senator Bernie Sanders and Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez drawing tens of thousands against the Trump team's Washington overhaul.
The people of America are going to stand up to Trumpism.
Resign! The people say it's time!
As Democrats search for direction with protests outside the home of the Senate's top Democrat, Chuck Schumer, after he backed a Republican funding bill to prevent a government shutdown.
Look, I'm not stepping down.
Promising to fight harder.
Donald Trump is a lawless, angry man. He thinks he should be king.
That as the Trump administration is ramping up attacks on judges and lawyers who've stood in the way of the president's agenda, vowing to take a fight to the Supreme Court over the deportations of alleged Venezuelan gang members to El Salvador under a rarely used 1798 law.
There are 261 reasons why Americans are safer today, and that's because those people are now in an El Salvador prison.
While deporting another group of Venezuelan migrants Sunday, including alleged gang members, directly to Venezuela.
We're going to continue to arrest public safety threats and national security threats.
After that country's leader agreed to resume taking in its citizens under the threat of more U.S. sanctions. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
We're just getting started in this hour of Coast TV News Today.
Yeah, coming up, HAP Service Special and the free pet care that organization is offering starting today.
Also, Development Dominates School will tell you how locals are reacting to a new development set to take place of a Long Neck school.
And pet costs concern why caring for your furry friend is becoming more expensive. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Come out to the Race for Open Space 5K in Willis at George H.P. Smith Park on Saturday, April 5th at 9 a.m. Have fun with a 5K run and 1 mile walk with refreshments from Lloyd's Market and other local businesses, plus t-shirts and free health care awareness by BB Hospital. Proceeds go to support the permanent preservation of 4th Street Preserve, a 30-acre forested property for wildlife and native plants featuring minimal impact walking trails. Register for the race at osalewis.org.
For greatness. Get more with DSN Plus. Subscribe today.
Did you know there's more than one way to sell your home? If you can wait and want top dollar, use a real estate agent. But if you have tight deadlines, need fast cash, or just want to walk away, you might consider a professional home buyer. In less than 30 days, without making any repairs, waiting on buyer financing, or endless negotiations, your home could be sold. Delmarva Dave is here to help. For more information about Delmarva Dave, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
This is the revolutionary socket fan by Bell & Howell. The amazing 2-in-1 ceiling fan and light. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can hang the socket fan light. Socket fan comes with this handy remote. You can control the light and the breeze that you need. Socket fan fits any standard light socket. You can do it yourself in less than 10 seconds.
And now, the socket fan lights with deep socket extender is yours for $49.95 with free shipping. Order now, and you can get a second fan for 50% off.
Get cool fast with socket fan.
6:12 on our cloudy and mild morning, eventually rainy Milford right now. You're seeing a few showers around the area. Here's a Bay Health cam showing the cloudy skies and rain beginning to move into Sussex County now, around the Seaford area, into Bridgeville and Laurel, even into Salisbury too. So we're seeing these scattered showers. Eastern Shore up through Dover, also seeing them, and then back through the Eastern Shore as these showers are filling in through the morning hours. And we'll continue to see the on and off rain as we go through much of the day. Temperatures into the 40s and 50s right now, and gusty southeast winds up to 26 miles per hour Indian River Inlet. So a breezy day, scattered showers this morning. I gave it the yellow light for the morning commute, and then also the yellow light later on, but a steadier rain I think builds in this afternoon. So watch for wet roads and some ponding on the roads, maybe some flooding in local areas.
Bob, happening today, there is a big road closure in Milton that drivers need to be aware of. Round Pole Bridge Road between Hudson Road and Cave Neck Road will be closed for road improvements and the construction of a residential subdivision entrance. That closure will last through April 30th. And there is a detour. DelDOT says drivers will need to head west on Hudson Road to Cave Neck Road, turn right, follow that detour back to Round Pole Bridge Road. And for southbound drivers on Cave Neck Road, take a left onto Hudson Road to access that detour, and of course plan ahead and expect delays in the area.
New this morning, two properties, one in Millsboro and one in Lewis. They will go before the Sussex County Board of Assessment. The first property is located on Sawmill Way. That's the Millsboro one. And then the one in Lewis, that's on Park Terrace. The board is expected to go over these at its 10 a.m. meeting.
The Trump administration is now soliciting corporate sponsors for this year's Easter egg roll event. Sponsors range from $75,000 to $200,000, offering brand opportunities on event signage, souvenirs, and social media. Ethics experts say this kind of advertising on White House ground is unprecedented. The event has long been privately funded, largely through the American Egg Board, which also provides tens of thousands of eggs for the occasion. And that Easter egg roll is set for April 21st.
Well, I think a number of us know about this next story. The cost of being a pet owner is skyrocketing, and as reported in USA Today, Rover's latest true cost of pet parenthood, that's a report, says that dog owners can expect costs to increase as much as 7% this year. Cat owners, they could see a 10% increase, and according to the Rover report, more than half of pet owners are concerned that tariffs or proposed tariffs will make the price of pet products and food even higher.
I can definitely relate to that. We are looking at lots of clouds, a little breezy on the Tullum Razor Cam, and eventually showers building in to Sussex County. So grab the umbrella out the door. We'll see showers today. We get a break Tuesday. More showers Tuesday night into early Wednesday. Then we're okay the rest of the week. I'll have your full forecast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on CoastTV.
I had no idea that Adam Levine would be the new king of country. it's the chair he's in.
It's rubbing off on you.
This chair does smell of Lake Sheldon.
The Voice, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
There's a crime scene with your name all over it.
That is very nice work. Very nice indeed.
Someone's out there doing your kills.
My star pupil.
What is he going to do?
You'll see.
The Hunting Party, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new, clinically proven Legzercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural drug-free way.
After using Legzercise for a week, I felt like I wanted to go for a walk again without pain like I used to.
Legzercise Pro's patented walking simulator propulsion technology moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home.
It's helped with the swelling and the pain. The tingling feeling is gone.
Call right now and order your very own Legzercise Pro, the clinically proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call now.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Time is 6:17, and we are awaiting some signs of daylight on this Monday morning there in Milford. That's a live look. Some wind, some rain. That's what you're tracking for us, Bob.
That's right, Matt. The good news is sunrise now before 7 o'clock at 6:58, but we're not going to see it because we have lots of clouds out there. Showers beginning to move into Delmarva. They're likely today becoming steadier this afternoon, maybe heavy at times and mild and breezy. We get a break Tuesday, and then Tuesday night into early Wednesday, that's when we get another chance of showers moving in. Not a really strong system, but we are seeing showers now moving into Sussex County around Seaford to Bridgeville, near Georgetown and Gumboro, near Sharptown as well, and back into the eastern shore. Salisbury, you're getting in the showers as well. Dover, Smyrna, and then farther to the north where they really need it in southern Jersey, seeing the rain. The eastern shore seeing showers right now, and then heavier rain from Annapolis up into southern Jersey where they have those severe drought conditions. And we're seeing more of the rain filling into our south and west. You can see the rain all across the mid-Atlantic region. We've got a warm front back to the west. Some more showers will be building in. This is the rain we like to see. It's not going to be a heavy rain, just a steady soaking rain. Then there's a cold front back to the west with more showers along this front. And then once we get past this front, the rain will end this evening. Then we get into the quieter weather behind this system with sunshine on Tuesday. Out the door this morning, 40s and lower 50s, 48 Bethany Beach, 51 in Georgetown, Milton 52, and those winds gusty, especially at the beaches where they're gusting over 20 miles per hour. So Futurecast has us breezy this morning, mild with temperatures in the 50s with occasional showers, and then a steady rain building in around noon with 50s and low 60s. That steady rain continues through about 2:30. Watch for flooding maybe, especially in poor drainage areas. By 5:30, the rain moves out. We're starting to clear out this evening, and then we're seeing cooler temperatures as we move into your Tuesday morning. I think we're into the 30s and 40s with clear skies. And Tuesday's a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine, 50s to lower 60s inland, cooler for the coast as we go into the afternoon hours. Then we see more showers building in Tuesday night, but it's gusty winds today up to 25 miles per hour. And then they'll start to back off a little bit this evening and then pick up out of the northwest tomorrow, but not especially windy, just kind of breezy. As that next system builds in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and then it quickly clears out as we go into Wednesday. With this round of rain, we're looking at about, we'll say a quarter to about a half an inch. And then with the next system Tuesday night into Wednesday, we'll tack on another 1/10 of an inch. So a grand total of at least a half an inch, so that's certainly good news. We've got the rain today on the Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 61. Sunshine Tuesday, 62. Then that next system, Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, brings some rain, 56. But then it dries out the rest of the week. Sunshine Thursday, 54, 65 Friday. And as of now, the weekend looking good, 69 Saturday. More clouds Sunday, but pretty nice with a high of 72.
An abandoned building with years of history behind it will be demolished for a new development in Longneck. Creekside subdivision off of Banks Road will add 116 new homes.
Coast TV reporter Zakia Jennings shows us why it's upsetting some people, as the developer says they have tried to save the building.
Behind the trees and shrubs along Banks Road in Longneck is an abandoned home.
It's been there the whole time that I've been growing up.
Once upon a time, it was part of the DuPont Colored Schools initiative.
It has a real historical presence here, and that should be preserved.
This initiative provided African American and Native American students a chance to have an education during a time when segregation was legal and the education of minorities was not a concern. But that slice of history is going away, set to be razed and replaced with a new subdivision called Creekside. It's a move Cindy Hudson Carlisle, who lives minutes away from the property, isn't happy about.
It's a shame that they just didn't keep it restored a little bit and keep it for a centerpiece for their new development that they're building if they have to build it.
Her neighbor, Steve Z., shares similar feelings.
It's too bad they're not being considerate of that.
The attorney for the developer, Rudd Road LLC, spoke at a planning and zoning meeting in January and shared that the developers tried to find a different solution. They reached out to the Nanticoke Indian Tribe Association to see if they were interested in having the property moved. The attorney says they were not interested, but that a place marker will serve as a way to remember the historical significance of the home. This property, along with the development that will take place here, will be on the Sussex County Council's agenda on March 25th. In Longneck, Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
Up next on Coast TV News today, HAP Service Special will tell you how the organization will care for your favorite felines today. Don't go anywhere.
NBC News Daily, weekdays at 1 on Coast TV.
Dandelions, a bright yellow warning that now is the time for prevention because crabgrass and clover aren't far behind. Hillside Lawn Service has been making lawns around the Chesapeake healthier and weed-free for nearly 30 years. From soil to trees, grass and weeds, Hillside's certified agronomists test your soil, apply exactly what it needs and nothing it doesn't. Their high-efficiency formulas help protect our waterways. Switch to Hillside now and get $25 off their annual maintenance program. Call Hillside Lawn Service for your free assessment.
Come out to the Delaware Seafood Fest at Shellville on Saturday, September 20th. Enjoy steamed crabs, shrimp, lobster, and more while enjoying live music all day. Plus, have fun with a variety of family entertainment such as craft vendors, raffles, contests, and more. Proceeds from this event will go to support the Stevenson Foundation, which provides funding for scholarships and more. Get your tickets now at DelawareSeafoodFestival.com. Sponsored by Coast TV.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups and unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Clap if you love your shell house. Grace sold us our house in Marsh Island. It was just like instant, we're gonna be friends. We couldn't be happier. We instantly clicked from the second we saw our lot to having each other at our son's birthday parties. It's so comforting to have someone help you through something that can be super overwhelming. Shell is happiness and Shell's home. And Shell is friends. It's friends. I was gonna say that.
Happening today, pet wellness just got a little cheaper. Humane Animal Partners kicking off a special for your favorite felines. HAP or HAP will provide spay and neuter services for owned cats. Organization says the service is free to pet owners, and to participate, you can head over to their location that is in Rehoboth Beach.
An interesting seal situation on the coast this weekend. The seal was spotted resting on a crowded beach in New Jersey on Friday, where she was painted with a pink mark. However, on Sunday, MER says she was found on a beach in Delaware in healthy condition, so no rescue was needed. And Matt, unfortunately, it's going to be a gloomy Monday. As Bob said, he always gets an extra large cup of coffee.
All right, so what you're just laying out for me, not a shorts and t-shirt day for that walk on the beach.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm correct, Bob.
I think you're correct as well. Maybe a good day for window shopping, a little bit of retail therapy. Not a great day for boating. Small craft advisory for the Atlantic Ocean, Delaware Bay, and the inland bays, too. And lots of clouds for Assateague and Chincoteague, and you might as well put some raindrops in here, too, with temperatures into the 50s. Up the coast, Fenwick Island and Ocean City, you're looking at rain, especially into the afternoon, becoming steady with temperatures into the mid-50s. On the Bayside, rain today for Cambridge and Crisfield with lower 60s. We dry it out tomorrow, then another round of rain Tuesday night and into Wednesday with temperatures into the 50s. And the rest of the week is looking pretty good. I'll have much more on your forecast coming up in the next half hour.
Break on Coast TV News today. Another resource to stop speeders in Milton is in the talks. What is that community thinks?
Also, Milford Riverwalk review. Why there's some concern over a proposed project that supporters say is going to address affordable housing.
And Funland founder remembered. We'll tell you huge impact of Funland co-founder Al Fosnock. Coast TV News today. We'll be right back.
Fall in love with safety and reliability at Gateway Subaru during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. From rain and snow to sunny skies, Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive has you covered through any weather. Right now, take home a new 2025 Subaru Outback and take advantage of great financing rates as low as 1.9%. Stop by today to pre-order the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid, designed for tomorrow. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Be a part of the ultimate outdoor experience at the DSN Outdoors Expo. Join us Friday, April 25th from 3 to 8 and Saturday, April 26th from 10 to 4 at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Showcase your products and services to thousands of potential customers. Increase your brand awareness and reach a large audience at the DSN Outdoors Expo. For more information and to apply as a vendor today, visit WBOCEvents.com.
Spring is hummingbird season, so to make that perfect nectar, you want to dissolve 1 part of sugar to 4 parts of water, no red dyes, and change that water every 2 to 3 days to keep the bacteria from growing. My Backyard in Ocean Pines carries all the products you need to keep your feathered friends healthy and safe. We also have a huge selection of quality hand-picked birdhouses, baths, seeds, unique gifts, and decor for expert and novice bird lovers alike. I can't wait to see you at My Backyard, where it's all about the birds and more.
Transform your backyard into an outdoor oasis at Woodland Sheds in Bishopville, Maryland. Explore 11 acres with over 100 Amish buildings and 7,000 pieces of Amish poly furniture. Walk through our Amish-built sheds, kennels, coops, garages, and even pool houses. Enjoy free shed delivery and rent-to-own sheds with no credit check. We also have portable storage units. Visit us at Woodland Sheds, Route 113, Bishopville.
Now on Coast TV News.
Remembering Al as the icon of a Rehoboth Beach institution passes.
Riverwalk Housing Review, the public hearing taking place tonight in Milford as affordable housing could be coming to the banks of the Mississippian River.
Speeding Solutions, the program Milton officials are working on to limit how fast drivers can go on its streets.
Grab the umbrella and raincoat out the door. Showers are likely today with another rain chance midweek. Details coming up.
This is Coast TV News Today.
March 24th, 2025. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Elisa.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning. I'm Elisa Weber. Thank you for joining us.
Time is 6:29, and when it comes to Bob's forecast, it's the meteorological definition of a Monday, I believe.
And Bob's correct. It was going to rain, and we can hear the rain in
our
studio.
We are hearing that right now.
He's always correct. You are, Bob.
Well, 90%. Correct. Good morning, Elisa. Good morning, Matt. We are seeing the showers now overspreading Sussex County. Milton seeing the rain, Georgetown, Millsboro, back through Seaford as well. So make sure you grab the umbrella. Pack the patience out the door, too. It's going to be a wet one. Seeing some heavier rain for the eastern shore. Dover, you've seen some rain, and then the eastern shore all socked in with the rain from Easton through Cambridge, Andrews as well. Right now, Salisbury to the coast, you're pretty dry, but you too will see the showers building in, and you see them extending all the way from us up into Jersey where they really need the rain. We've got a warm front that's moving through too, and that will keep the showers going and more of that rain extending farther back to the west. We're looking at temperatures now into the 40s and low 50s, so pretty mild. 52 in Delmarva, 49 in Bethany Beach, and gusty winds as well, over 20 miles per hour at the coast. So the showers are filling in this morning. There'll be occasional scattered showers and temperatures warming through the 50s. And then a steadier rain builds in this afternoon, maybe some heavier rain, and watch for ponding, maybe some local flooding in poor drainage areas as that rain continues to mid-afternoon. Then it ends after that. So make sure the kiddos have their rain gear on the bus stop off to school. 52 with scattered showers and a steadier rain likely heading home, and 58 degrees.
Thank you, Bob. Our top story this half hour, we are learning that the co-founder of the iconic Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk Amusement Park, Funland, Al Fosnock, has died at age 96. Funland made this information available on a Facebook post that is now a little over 9 hours old. It was in 1962 he and his family took over the location on the boardwalk, and even in retirement, Fosnock was often seen still playing a role in Funland's operation. We will continue to update the story when more information becomes available. Again, the co-founder of Funland and Rehoboth Beach Institution, Al Fosnock, dead at age 96.
In Milford, a project that supporters say is a big step in addressing the affordable housing crisis gets a public hearing tonight at the City Council meeting. The area we are looking at is the intersection of the Mississippian and Marshall Streets. This includes 27 townhomes that will be built next to the Mississippian River. Tonight's hearing is for the application, officially designated as a final major subdivision. That simply means plans for dividing 2 or more plots for the development. And some people CoastTV spoke with welcome the idea of growth, while others are concerned about traffic and nature preservation.
Why I chose Milford was because of the natural, the ability to really be in touch with nature right here. And this river walk, if you were to put villas right on it, it's going to take that away.
And that meeting will take place tonight at 6 p.m.
Milton Streets and Sidewalks Committee held talks recently about implementing DelDOT's electronic speed safety program. And according to DelDOT, the program will provide automated speed enforcement in a work zone or even a residential district.
CoastTV News reporter Ana Sofia Roman shows us what the community thinks about implementing this type of program in our area.
Speeding enforcement in a different way in Milton. That's what could happen if the DelDOT electronic speed safety program is implemented. Lynn B. says anything that will encourage people to slow down is welcomed.
I know there's been issues with speeding in Milton. We're new to Milton and we love it, but I know we live off Route 5 and they do kind of go fast on Route 5 and a little bit in town.
According to DelDOT, for a violation to occur, a driver must exceed the posted speed limit by 11 miles per hour or more. Denise Piastrelli, who lives in Milton, supports the idea.
There's a lot of traffic that goes through the town of Milton, especially like in the summer months, and the sidewalks are very close, so safety should always be the first priority, and I think that if that will help, then we should do it.
DelDOT says this program imposes only civil penalties for violations and won't result in points on your license. Additionally, they say insurance companies are not informed about the violation. In Milton, Ana Sofia Roman, CoastTV News.
The Milton Streets and Sidewalk Committee Chair Randy Meredith told CoastTV News they will continue their research and discussion about this at future meetings.
Happening today, Democratic leaders expected to meet in Georgetown. The Sussex County Democratic Committee has elected 7 new officers to lead the county party for the next 4 years, and that meeting is expected to take place at 6 p.m.
Sussex County locals will soon be able to share their experience with water quality. According to the Sussex Health and Environmental Network, or SHEN, officials will be reaching out to learn how water quality impacts daily life. The agency says it will do this by hosting public meetings and visiting neighborhoods. The agency says it is looking to hear from those outside of Millsboro town limits or who rely on private wells.
Tonight in Georgetown, the town council is expected to take on adopting an ordinance on rental inspection fees. According to town manager Gene Dvornik, Georgetown conducts biannual inspections for all registered rentals in the town. The ordinance just officially adopts these fees. This meeting will be the second reading of the ordinance, and that usually is approved after the reading.
We are now taking a live look at Washington, D.C. The IRS and Department of Homeland Security appear closer to finalizing an information sharing agreement. A person familiar with the matter says it would enable ICE to submit names and addresses of people who might be in the U.S. illegally. The source says the IRS could then cross-reference and confirm that information. People have expressed both praise and concern for this possibility.
You have an administration and a president that is strong in their conviction that they have a mandate from the voters to act.
We're inevitably going to be encroaching on the taxes and the privacy of American citizens.
The agency works under laws that usually prohibit the release of personal information.
And we still have more news to get to in this final half hour. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up, unusually high heat will tell you why forecasters are expecting higher temperatures than what is normal for the spring season.
Also, Queen in the clutch. We look at the thrilling NCAA tournament win from Maryland and hear from the game's hero.
In New Jersey, Fierce Fire will tell you what crews are saying about the ongoing battle to put out this blaze. Stay with us on CoastTV News Today.
Hi, I'm Chris Adams from Mattress Peddlers, your local family-owned Serta mattress store. Do you toss and turn at night? Do you wake up in pain? A mattress that's too firm or too soft could be the source of your suffering. But you don't want to jump to extremes. The solution is usually somewhere in the middle. Buying a new mattress is quick and easy, so stop in today and sleep on a better bed tonight.
Mattress Peddlers.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Ready to cross the finish line without breaking a sweat? Join Women Supporting Women for the Quick Finisher 0.0 Unrun on Saturday, April 26th from 11 to 2 at Brew River in Salisbury. No training required. Step across the start-finish line and then celebrate with great food, drinks, music, and raffles. Your registration includes a custom race bib, sticker, and a delicious buffet, all for a great cause. It's the easiest race you'll ever finish. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
This is the revolutionary socket fan by Bell & Howell. The amazing 2-in-1 ceiling fan and light. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can hang the socket fan light. Socket fan comes with this handy remote. You can control the light and the breeze that you need. Socket fan fits any standard light socket. You can do it yourself in less than 10 seconds.
And now, the socket fan lights with deep socket extender is yours for $49.95 with free shipping. Order now, and you can get a second fan for 50% off.
Get cool fast with Socket Fan.
It is 6:38 on this increasingly wet Monday morning. Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam showing the brightening skies, and you see the rain shafts out there. We have the showers across the area right now, and they are overspreading much of Sussex County from Seaford to Georgetown, right along Highway 9, seeing some of those showers. Delmar, Quantico, back to Salisbury and the Eastern Shore. Nothing particularly heavy. Maybe heading towards the Bay Bridge, you're seeing some heavier showers there. But we're seeing the scattered showers moving in, and there's more developing back through Virginia. So we'll be in and out of these as we go through the morning hours. Here's today's checklist. You need the umbrella. Green check mark for that, for the raincoat as well. Drive with caution. We're going to have wet roads, ponding on the road, so pack your patience too. Always good to have a warm beverage out the door. And you don't need the sunglasses today. But Vernon Buck has a brand new umbrella. Good timing for Vernon from Rehoboth Beach. And congratulations to him on winning his new umbrella from Paul Davis and CoastTV.
Now, crews in New Jersey are still battling a wildfire in Camden County. No buildings or homes have had to be evacuated. That blaze started on Saturday afternoon in the Wharton State Forest. So far, the fire has burned at least 2,300 acres and has reached 80% containment.
We are in drought conditions throughout South Jersey. Where we are today, we're looking at severe drought conditions. But yeah, we need rainfall.
And the fire, fueled by winds and dry conditions, is the state's 4th major wildfire this year.
A study is underway in California to determine whether firefighters who battled the Palisades fire in Los Angeles may have jeopardized their long-term health. Firefighters on the front lines, they were exposed to heavy doses of smoke nearly non-stop, and now researchers with the Wildfire Conservancy and the University of Arizona, they're testing several hundred of the firefighters to monitor their exposure to cancer-causing chemicals. Some of what they've collected includes contaminant-absorbing wristbands the firefighters wore to measure their exposures.
The Delaware Division of Motor Vehicles is once again reminding people of Easy Pass scams. Back in February, there was a spike in these types of scams. The Delaware DMV says Easy Pass Delaware will never contact you by text or email. And if you do receive a text or email, do not click on any links or provide any personal information. Suspicious contacts can be reported to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center website.
Maryland set a good tone in their opening round of the NCAA tournament. 32-point win over Grand Canyon, as in the largest margin of victory in Terrapin NCAA tournament history. On Sunday night, a trip on the Sweet 16 on the line. In their way, a team with plenty of confidence, 12th seeded Colorado State. The Rams getting here after a Friday upset over Memphis, and they started out hot, hitting a couple of three-pointers, including these that were back-to-back by Jalen Lake. Colorado State led this one at the half, 37-30. We go midway in the second. Rodney Rice of the Terps, the shot, he got it. He was fouled, and he made the freebie. Maryland back in front, 49-47, and back and forth we go. 9 seconds remaining. Lake from three again. Rams up 71-70. All that did was set the stage for this. Derek Queen floater. How do you do, Derek Queen? After being on the short end of several buzzer beaters this season, the Terps get theirs. In the biggest of situations, Maryland keeps on dancing in the NCAA tournament with a 72-71 win.
And when Coach drew up the play, my teammates trusted me, and he trusted me. I was a little bit nervous, but I knew like we was due for one, and I had to make this.
They just bounced back. They're a great group. They do listen. And, you know, I'm just happy for them. I mean, this is a moment that they'll remember for the rest of their lives.
Sweet 16 time for the Terps. That will be a Thursday night game against top seed Florida, and it's just after 7:30 in San Francisco. Race number 6 this year in NASCAR, and they ran it at Homestead. Kyle Larson took the lead for good with 10 laps to go and held on for his first win of the season, and it is the 30th win of his career. Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, 4 p.m. live Bayside Conference High School Baseball. That's when Snow Hill takes on St. Michael's at Final Score. You can catch that at 10:30. And then along with that game that we just mentioned on DSN Plus, these are all set for 4 p.m. We're talking high school lacrosse. Sussex Academy girls taking on Saints Peter and Paul. Sussex Tech boys, they go up against Woodbridge. And it's Milford girls taking on Smyrna.
If you're having a rough week, you can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from CoastTV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up right now for free at coasttv.com and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday. And here's a look at what's coming up today on Coast Life.
Hope you're having a good Monday so far. We know they can be a little rough, and that's why hopefully Coast Life will make it a little brighter. Let's see what's coming up today at 4 o'clock. It is Monday, so of course we've got some jokes for you.
And it was the first weekend of spring. How did you spend it? We're going to talk a little bit about how we spent it.
And we know that BB Healthcare's nursing school is really, really incredible at training their nurses to get ready for the real world. We're going to kind of take a peek behind the curtain and that training that all those nursing students do. All that fun and more is coming up today at 4 on Coast Life.
Getting brighter on this Monday morning, waking up to clouds and showers. Got our helmet cam, 49 in Ocean View. Grab the umbrella out the door. We'll see showers today, a little steadier this afternoon. We get a break Tuesday, then more showers Tuesday night and Wednesday. Rest of the week looking pretty good. I'll have your full forecast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
The Today Show, weekdays at 7 on Coast TV.
Welcome to Beach Barrels. No matter where you're from, everyone is a local. Fun times and good vibes await with a wide variety of craft brews, plus our award-winning Primo Hoagies made fresh daily. Dance the night away at the best live music venue in Ocean City. And there's never a bad seat to catch your favorite sports team. Dine in or relax on our outside deck with comfortable seating and beautiful palm trees for a cozy, tropical atmosphere. Beach Barrels open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. at 132nd and Coastal Highway.
The Tax Time Savings Event has deals you don't want to miss at Home Living by Donaway in Outlets Ocean City. Furniture is at great prices, like this living room set at amazing low prices with color options while supplies last. Full living room set starting at $10.99, plus up to 50% off furniture and accessories store-wide. Supplies are limited, so stop in now for the Tax Time Savings Event because it's ready for pickup at Home Living by Donaway.
I've needed a new left hip for about 15 years. The last 2 cortisone shots I got were bone on bone, and they didn't last 6 months. They lasted maybe a month. I was in a lot of pain. The staff at the Joint Surgery Center at Atlantic General Hospital were incredibly helpful. I was back to work 2 days short of a month, which I found amazing. You learn to trust people when you get good care.
Start your journey to relief today. Atlantic General Hospital, expert care every day.
The weather is brought to you by Royal Plus. In disaster's wake, there's only one call to make.
When you have damage caused by frozen or burst pipes, getting help fast is crucial. Royal Plus offers immediate and professional cleanup services if you should suffer damage from frozen pipes. Our water extraction and restoration repair technicians are experts at restoring any structure, location, or property type, and are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to respond to your water emergency. In disaster's wake, there's one call to make. Royal Plus. Find us at royalplus.com. We bring calm to the chaos.
The time is now 6:46 and we are taking a live look outside at Laurel this morning. And Bob, there's a little bit of a sunrise. That's some hope on a Monday. As you said, it's going to rain today. We can hear that rain coming down, but that sun is a good sign.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to see a sunrise. There's like a little sliver of blue skies there. I wouldn't be, running for the sunglasses right now. I don't think you're going to need them today. As the rain is starting to fill in across Sussex County and Delmarva, from Seaford to Georgetown, Milton, Prime Hook, and along Highway 9, we're seeing showers there. Laurel also seeing some rain. Awaiting the rain in Millsboro and the coastal areas, but Salisbury back through Eden and Gum Swamp seeing the showers. And some of that deeper green indicating some of the heavier rain at the eastern shore also in the showers. If you're heading up towards the Bay Bridge, you're going to be hitting some heavier rain heading up that way, as we're also seeing the showers right along the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Annapolis, and where they really need their rain, southern Jersey, drought-stricken areas. Good to see the rain for them. We do have a warm front that's edging our way, and the showers along that front. There's also a cold front back to the west, and we've got low pressure developing along that front, so this is all enhancing the rain, bringing it our way. Kind of broken rain, so a good rain for our crops on our lawns as we're watching this cold front and more rain across the deep south. And then behind this, we're going to dry it out and see some nice weather as we go into your Tuesday with high pressure building in. Here's temperatures right now: 53 in Delmar, 51 in Georgetown, 50 in Ocean City, 49 Indian River Inlet. So out the door, really not all that bad, as we've got southerly breezes over 20 miles per hour at Ocean City. So pretty gusty, bringing in that moisture. So it's going to be a breezy, kind of wet morning and mild with temperatures in the 50s. We're looking at scattered showers this morning, and then by noon, you see how we start getting into the yellow and orange areas. That's indicating some heavier rain, so watch for that. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s, and that continues through about 2:30 as we're seeing the steady rain. Once again, maybe some heavier rain around Berlin back through Fenwick Island, maybe some ponding on the roads. Definitely seeing that, maybe some flooding in poor drainage areas. By 6 o'clock, the rain has moved offshore, and we're seeing decreasing clouds, so maybe some sun before the sun goes down. Overnight, we're cooling off with partly cloudy skies, and by morning it's going to be chilly with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. But Tuesday is a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine, mid-50s by noon, and then I think we're into the 50s and low 60s away from the coast, but along the coast definitely cooler as we go into tomorrow evening. And then by later Tuesday evening, here comes the next system with rain. But it's gusty southwest winds, 25 miles per hour or so today. They do back off a little bit as we go through tonight, and then they're variable, not especially strong, but maybe gusting gusting up to about 20 miles per hour the next couple of days as that next system moves through Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, and then we dry it out later Wednesday. With this system, maybe about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain. Then we'll tack on a little more later Tuesday into Wednesday, so maybe a grand total of about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. So that will certainly help with the dry conditions. 61 today with showers. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Tuesday looking great, 62, and more of those showers later Tuesday into Wednesday. Sunshine Thursday, 65 and dry Friday, and the weekend not bad, 69 Saturday. A few more clouds Sunday, but a high of 72. We'll take that.
Happening today, there is a big road closure in Milton that drivers need to be aware of. Round Pole Bridge Road between Hudson Road and Cave Neck Road will be closed for road improvements and the construction of a residential subdivision entrance. That closure will last through April 30th, and there is a detour. DelDOT says drivers will need to head west on Hudson Road to Cave Neck Road, turn right, follow that detour back to Round Pole Bridge Road. And for southbound travelers on Cave Neck Road, take a left onto Hudson Road to access that detour. Plan ahead and expect delays in the area. And the time is now 6:50, so we're going to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet of the day patiently waiting for his favorite ball, because on your screen we're getting a good look here at Cooper, and he is excited for another game of soccer with his family. Cooper was submitted to us by Mackenzie, Madden, and Manning out of Milton.
And we want to see more of your pets on Delmarva. Send us photos and tell us what makes them so special. You can take a look at your screen.
Scan that QR code there, get your friends to us, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
And we're seeing a wet parking lot, wet pavement right now in Milford on the Bay Health Cam with scattered showers moving through. 48 degrees and more of that on and off rain throughout the day. We get a break Tuesday and then another round of showers Tuesday night and into Wednesday, and then looking pretty good the rest of the week into the weekend. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next. Stay tuned.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce. But don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
How many times have you tried to clean a stubborn mess but end up with no success? What you need is the all-new waterproof Ruby Horsepower, the new cordless and rechargeable power scrubber that cleans faster and easier, guaranteed. Watch, baked on oven grease is no match. It blasts away dirt and grime in no time. The power comes from our rotating brushes, spinning at 350 RPM. The incredible torque fights calcium, mildew, mold, and more. Take it in the kitchen, where it busts through caked-on crud, or outside and tackle tough tasks with ease. Get your Ruby Horsepower with 4 additional attachments, all for just $39.99. Great news! They're in stock and ready to ship. Due to high demand, only 2 per order. Order now.
Call 1-800-455-0217. That's 1-800-455-0217 or visit horsepowerscrubber.com. So call 1-800-455-0217 now.
Draper Media is searching for a full-time entry-level accountant. Successful candidates should have at least an associate's degree or equivalent experience. Candidates with experience in Sage Intacct will be given preference. It's an extremely detail-oriented job involving problem solving. Join the Draper Media team today as our next accountant with full benefits. Go to drapermediajobs.com to learn more and apply. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
At Patio Systems, integrity is the pillar of our craft, creating outdoor havens that stand the test of time. Expand your outdoor season with the Shore's best selection of screen and glass enclosures, pergolas, retractable awnings, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems. Visit our new showroom location on Coastal Highway and experience our products firsthand, or schedule a free consultation with our friendly staff. Now is the perfect time to call Patio Systems, locally owned and operated since 2001.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce. But don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
It is 6:54, and here are the things you need to know before you go. South Bethany is gearing up for more work on its canals to improve water quality. This includes what town officials called the harvesting of algae. At this morning's Canal Water Quality Committee meeting, members are planning for spring harvesting next month and again in mid-May.
We're learning that the co-founder of the iconic Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk Amusement Park Funland, Al Fosnock, has died at age 96. It was announced on Funland's Facebook page. In 1962, he and his family took over the location on the boardwalk, and even in retirement, Fosnock was often seen still playing a role in Funland's operation.
Happening today, there is a big road closure in Milton that drivers need to be aware of. Round Pole Bridge Road between Hudson Road and Cave Neck Road will be closed for road improvements and the construction of a residential subdivision entrance. That closure will last through Wednesday, April 30th.
Sunday night thriller for the Maryland Terrapins in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Freshman Derek Queen hits this shot as time expires to give the Terps a 72-71 win over Colorado State. It sends Maryland into the Sweet 16 round for the 15th time in program history. They get a Thursday date with top seed Florida.
Philadelphia is famously known for creating the Philly cheesesteak, a popular sandwich sold across the country.
And get this, today marks National Cheesesteak Day. I'm feeling lunch here. If you never tried a cheesesteak, the ingredients are pretty simple.
It's a hoagie roll filled with thinly sliced beef and melted cheese. People often add onions on the sandwich.
And our producer, she's a Philly native, Alyssa.
Is.
She gets hers with fried onions, sweet and hot peppers, mayo, and ketchup.
Wow.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. Are you going to get a Philly cheesesteak today?
I'm now thinking about it. It wasn't on my radar until this.
I don't know. Bob might want to get one as well. We'll have to see. A rainy day, Philly cheesesteak.
That looks good. That looks good. I'm with Alyssa. I like all those ingredients except for the ketchup and mushrooms, but everything else, boy, those are delicious. Now I'm really hungry. Good day for that, and maybe just some window shopping and retail therapy as we are looking at the showers building into Delmarva right now. You can see the rain from Seaford right along Highway 9, also Salisbury getting in the showers. If you're heading up towards Baltimore, taking the Bay Bridge, seeing some heavier rain for the Eastern Shore. We'll be in and out of these showers pretty much all day, and here is your day part forecast. Slowly warming through the 50s. We've got gusty winds as well. I think the rain gets steadier, maybe heavy at times this afternoon with temperatures into the upper 50s. So watch for maybe a little bit of flooding, especially in poor drainage areas. Here's a Paul Davis 10-day forecast. The showers clear out this evening. Otherwise, we'll see mostly sunny skies on Tuesday. Pretty nice, around 62. And then another system builds in Tuesday night into early Wednesday with a little more rain. Not a lot. Then it clears out, 56. Thursday, lots of sunshine, 54. And then Friday, looking good, 65. By the way, Thursday is opening day in D.C. and for baseball, so the weather looking good there. And the weekend looking good, 69 Saturday, 72 on Sunday. Nice to see the 70s. More 70s on Monday. High of 70 with showers and then drier and cooler after that.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Today.
And the Today Show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
Then we'll be back for Coast TV News midday at 11, so stick with us.
And for even more news and coverage you can count on, download our Coast TV News and weather apps. Have a great Monday morning, everybody.